The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, we'll get to sports very soon here in 4 minutes after Muse. We talk about the Cubs and Sox schedules being released this week for next year. Very important information they dropped. Yeah, they dropped that out there really quick. When the Cubs Sox will play at both venues, so we'll get to that in a second. First, it's Ernie, son of Mike the Caterpillar truck inspector.
Wait. Caterpillar, is that a brand?
Yes, that's a big brand.
Or is it an actual truck that hauls caterpillars? Well, I don't know. They got like horse trucks and stuff.
Caterpillar.
There's butterfly gardens. What if this is what you do? You install a bunch of caterpillars to get a butterfly garden.
Ernie, you need to call and explain the Caterpillar truck to Kenzie, please. You had your
Why
back.
is it called that?
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't want to tell you.
I thought it could be a brand. I personally suggested that, but I was checking. I hope to God it's a truck that has caterpillars in it. Oh, I swear to God, it's a one-off.
Ernie, Ernie's a regular crew member. If he has time to call and explain it.
Butterfly gardens. Where do you think they come from? A crap load of caterpillars. You got to start somewhere. It's like a garden. Doesn't have vegetables right away.
Case, I'm just going to let her keep talking, Case. I'm not going to.
No one's going to help me. There's two of you.
No, we're not going to do it.
Fine.
Ernie, if you want to call and explain the Caterpillar truck inspector.
Trucks on my weekend.
Arg.
Arg.
It's Q101. It's Brian and Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, we get back to baseball today. The baseball teams come back, and they take care of business here. Q101, Brian and Kenzie. Cubs welcome the Red Sox to Wrigley this weekend. That's a good, fun series right there. Because if the Cubs win, when the Cubs win, we're at the second half point, they've got to start winning some series, and that's a tough one with the Red Sox. They're good. They're pretty good. They're not the Red Sox.
Yeah, well, where are you going with this, Brian?
Well, what I'm trying to say is they got to start winning some series. That's all I'm saying.
Thanks for that update.
And the White Sox and the Braves tonight. Now, they dropped the schedules for the Cubs and the White Sox next year, right here in the middle of the All-Star break. For next year, they're still half this season ready to go.
Can I talk about this for a second?
Case is a baseball man. He's a White Sox fan. Go.
This is the most ridiculous thing that Major League Baseball does every year. Think about the other leagues. NFL schedule rolls out. It's like a week-long process.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's on Good Morning America. It's on SportsCenter. It's on NFL Network. It's everywhere. NBA schedule rolls out. They say, here's our Christmas Day games. Here's our MLK Jr. days. Here are the games that matter. And then we get the full schedule after the championship, of course. MLB decides on the slowest week in sports, where there's actually no active sports going on, let's release a schedule ahead of time, and let's make sure that just like every other year, the schedule's a mess that makes no sense. Talk about what the Cubs are doing to kick off the year. It doesn't make any sense.
The season opener, Thursday, March 28th next year at the Rangers.
Oh, those hot Cubs-Rangers matchups.
I'm really excited about that Rangers
get
series.
my blood pumping.
Actually, I would like to get that one out of the way while it's cold.
Well, it's at the Rangers, so it'll be warm down there.
Oh, it's true.
But the home opener, your home opener against the Rockies on Monday, April 1st.
Oh, a classic rivalry. All those Cubs-Rockies games I think of.
It'll be kind of cool because Chris Bryant will be there.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. The Wrigley games versus the White Sox will be June 4th and 5th. Okay, that's nice.
I'm sure that's like a Tuesday and a Wednesday. I'm sure it'll be in the middle of the week and super inconvenient.
Let me see here.
Jeez, you're pissed in your pancakes
yeah,
this morning.
God.
No
kidding.
It's a repeated issue with the MLB schedule. Why opening week and Memorial Day and 4th of July and Labor Day aren't these marquee matchups? I will never understand.
I hate it. He's right. June 4th
You know
and 5th.
what? Guess how many Cubs fans will still be there, though?
Hold on.
Because they don't significantly rely on that because Cubs fans attend.
Well, it's true, but it doesn't.
It's
but
true.
But it's still
It'll be
like.
packed.
But you should make the White. I understand what Case is saying. You should make the White Sox Cubs series a Friday or Saturday afternoon. It should be a big pinnacle game, so it's bigger for not just Chicago, but for, of course, Major League Baseball in general.
It would be a bigger deal Friday, Saturday, Sunday than Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. When are the games next year?
They are Tuesday and Wednesday, June 4th and 5th,
That
2024.
works better for me because I'm already downtown. Because the show, to be honest, I am living for this, and you're ruining it.
As long as you're happy.
I don't want to drive downtown on Saturday. It's my one day I don't have to.
But think of the people that have to drive in the city on a work day when it's rush hour traffic going to a game, and that sucks.
Not really, because coming in is actually much better Because rush hour is going out.
However, the construction on Kennedy changes directions when? Like in April next year?
You're the traffic guy here, not me.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
You're not going to hit me with road construction a year from now. That is not their job.
Well, a year. It's supposed to the Kennedy inbound for a year, the Kennedy outbound for a year.
Still going to be cleaning up. Well, who knows?
You're damn right they'll still be cleaning up.
Lord.
So the White Sox at guaranteed rate with the Cubs will be August 9th and 10th. Let's see what days those are. August 9th and 10th is a Friday and Saturday at guaranteed rate. They did that one right with the White Sox. Okay. And their home season opener, it's actually a lot of times, on the road or whatever, but Thursday, March 28th against the Tigers. That one's not bad. That's the Tigers.
Did you say the Cubs and White Sox games at guaranteed rate are on a Friday and Saturday?
Yeah.
It's just 2? They're not playing on Sunday?
They're not.
What are we doing here?
I know. What
is this?
They should play 4. They should play 4. Each series should be 4 games.
Oh, my God.
Without
Why?
question. Because it's Cubs White Sox. 8 games. That's what we need.
But they play 4 total.
Got him.
So maybe you should have been more specific.
Dennis is very happy with this. Is very happy.
That's good enough.
So there you go.
4 games this year.
Don't you want?
And all in your city. They're all local.
I'm not going the guaranteed rate. I'm not going the South Side. I don't go past the Bean.
Well, there's 2 for you.
Northwestern fired their head baseball coach, Jim Foster, following Pat Fitzgerald being fired for the same kind of thing of, it wasn't necessarily hazing, but just being an a-hole, apparently. Half the team went to therapy from this guy.
Yeah, half the team went to therapy. He was so mean, so negative.
Yeah.
They had to enlist in therapy.
It just went to depression mode. Northwestern's in trouble. We'll just say that.
I'm not laughing at the players, by the way. The whole situation is so messed up that half the team had to go to therapy because of this guy. I want to make my laughter clear.
This is a different guy. Then run through the shower and I'm going to hit you with my action.
What? With what?
I don't know. I don't have one.
Yeah, different guy.
I don't know what you guys like to call him when you're in the shower.
Fred, we call him Fred. He got fired. This is the baseball coach. The football coach, Pat Fitzgerald, was fired earlier this week. Northwestern.
I don't know, the track coach is like, what's up, though? no beef.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, let's get into this. We've talked enough about the Renaissance Fair this weekend. Tomorrow we will be there at 11 a.m. Brian and Kenzie, Q101, Case the producer. You can see his monk outfit on Facebook right now. Please rate it. Please go there and rate it. I bought it on Amazon for $22 for him yesterday because I knew he wouldn't buy one himself. I'm going to be a steampunk world time traveler.
In capris, because that outfit's going to be way too short for you.
No
and
way
I'm
it's going to fit.
so excited.
I didn't have a chance to try it on yet, so I'm just going to go for it Saturday morning when I get ready to go to the Renaissance Fair up in Bristol.
I just can't. Does it come with a top hat?
It has a top hat.
Because you're already so tall.
Yeah.
And then to add a top hat, it's just going to look so funny, and I can't wait.
It's, I guess it's a top hat. It's a hat of top hat-like. That's what it's kind of. It's tall.
Is it the one that had a walking cane? We looked at a lot of
It's
outfits.
got a walking
You're
cane.
like Mr. Peanut, and I'm so excited.
So we'll see you guys up there. But if you want to join us, 312-591-8300. Call right now. Clash with Kenzie. You beat Kenzie in a trivia contest, and you get a 4-pack of tickets. Call right now.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Very powerful in her outfit she's wearing tomorrow at the Renaissance Fair, 11 a.m. Brian and Kenzie on Q101 will be there. What are you wearing again?
Well, I'm, the skirt and the corset, and it's a little hoary. But, I just...
Really pirate hooker.
I'm just going to go as myself in a different era. According to the people on Facebook.
She is Kenzie the whore, son of Margaret the whore.
I come from a lineage. First off, we're professionals.
All right, so we have the Renaissance Fair tickets, 4 packs of tickets, and competing will be Jennifer in North Aurora. Jennifer, ahoy. Tell us something really quick about yourself.
Ahoy, my name's Jennifer. I'm daughter of Joanne, professional brassiere fitter.
Ooh, I could have used her before the Renaissance Fair.
Professional brassiere fitter.
Yeah, she owns her own bra business, so she fits and customizes bras.
Brian's like, I picked the wrong profession.
Yeah,
Look
Brian's
at your
trying to
face
figure out
right
how
now.
he could leave here and go do that.
I literally paused and said, that's a job?
That's a job.
Do men?
Could you imagine that in a school job fair? You never saw that tent set up, did you?
Holy crap. Why are kids studying business?
Right? I have no idea, but definitely my dad tries to get in there every once in a while and she shoos him out.
That's smart.
Tries to get in there.
You don't want extra siblings. You're like, hey.
Hey, just trying to help you fit this double D over here. Oh. All right. Okay, well, this is good. Okay, so listen, we hope you win and join us tomorrow at the Renaissance Fair for 4 packs of tickets. Listen very carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same with you. On the count of 3, call heads or tails.
Got it.
1, 2, 3. Call it.
Tails. Tails.
Tails.
Ooh.
Tails never fail.
Get it, girl.
All right, Jennifer, are you ready?
I am ready.
Jennifer, in the song The 12 Days of Christmas, what type of tree did the partridge come from?
A pear tree.
A pear tree is right. Jennifer's got one. Kenzie, name the colors on the Roy G. Biv spectrum.
Okay. Red,
Yep.
orange,
Yep.
yellow,
Yep.
green,
Yep.
blue,
Yes.
indigo,
Okay.
violet.
All right. The last 2. I thought they might get you. I don't
Really?
know what. Well, I don't know what I would
Well,
be.
I know what they start with, so it helps.
I guess not a tougher
Not a
question as I
lot-
thought.
Not a lot of faith there.
All right. 1-1.
Back to Jennifer.
Jennifer, what daredevil tried and failed to jump the fountains at Caesar's Palace in 1967?
Evil Knievel?
Evil Knievel's right.
Is there more than one daredevil? That's my only question.
Not that I know of.
Right?
I'm drop some knowledge here. Travis Pastrana might be considered a daredevil.
I'd count that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's 2.
So there's 2.
And it's Evil Knievel's daughter or niece that listens to us every morning.
Daughter.
It was a daughter
Yeah.
that lives here in Chicago. And if you're listening, please hit us up.
We love you.
We love you so much that we had a random call. Hi, I'm
Thank
Evil
God I'm not
Knievel's
playing her,
daughter.
you know?
Great fan of the show. We appreciate you.
All right, 2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, what does a red flag indicate when thrown in football? A red flag.
It is a challenge.
That's right. When the coach throws it, challenges a play. 2-2. Here we go.
Now
Challenge
the
on
challenge
the
for
play.
Kenzie. For Kenzie.
What was my name? That was a challenge for you. You called me Quiznos?
Yeah.
What did you call me?
It's Kenzie the whore, daughter of the whore.
Put some respect on my name, please.
All right, 2-2 back to Jennifer.
Jennifer, what comic features a cat who loves lasagna and hate Mondays?
Garfield.
Garfield's right. 3-2.
Woo!
Kenzie? What line divided the North and South in the U.S. Civil War?
Only line I know about, the Mason-Dixon.
Yeah. Could be called the racist line,
I
too.
used to think it was a dance. Like, do the Mason-Dixon, like a line dance. It's not.
Yeah.
Learned that one in
I'd love you to
school.
go to a party and go, aren't we doing the Mason-Dixon line
I
dance
thought
today?
it was like a cha-cha. It's not.
All right, 3-3.
And back to Jennifer.
Jennifer, which president had a first lady named Nancy?
Reagan.
Reagan's right.
Throat goat.
Not a joke. She was known as the throat goat.
That's a scientific fact. And I should
Absolutely,
get a point.
you should.
Because both names qualify.
Okay. Is it back to Kenzie?
It is.
Who provided the voice for Buzz Lightyear in the Toy Story movies?
It is,
Oh, boy.
no, I know. It's Tim Allen.
Tim Allen's
Yes.
right. Almost
I
to the
didn't want to
buzzer.
get it confused with Woody. I'm like, wait a minute, it's both iconic.
Okay. Wow.
Hold on.
Next one wins.
Yeah, back to Jennifer, 4-4.
So I golfed yesterday for charity for the YMCA, not just the gym. They help out a lot of kids.
You know, he's helping refloor the gyms for a for-profit YMCA.
It's in like
Kenzie's-
Winnetka, right? It's not like underprivileged youth.
It's very
Oh my
underprivileged.
God, it was in.
It was in Wheeling at the Chevy Chase Golf Club, and it helped a lot of people. People need help everywhere, by the way. Stop your
He's like, these kids need more yachts.
your privilege biased.
They needed to restring their sailboats.
Oh my God.
I did get invited on a boat this weekend.
My man.
I bet. Well, you're probably for one of like the caddies, the kids who like, you want to be in a boat?
All right. So
What's the question?
Yeah, why do you bring this up?
Because Jennifer, this is for the win now. You ready?
I'm ready.
You know a little about golf?
No.
Okay. In golf, what do you call 2 under par in golf? What do you call that to score?
An eagle?
Oh my God! It's an eagle. Yes, it is. Good job.
Woo! Let's go!
Let's go! Jennifer, you are going.
I would like to point out that nobody got anything wrong.
That's
We're
that's
so smart.
really good.
Pretty wild.
I don't know if nobody's ever gotten anything wrong the whole time. That was good.
Mark it down.
Mark it down, girl.
Congratulations, Jennifer. You are joining us tomorrow. You have 4 tickets to go to the Renaissance Fair tomorrow with Brian and Kenzie and Q101.
Perfect. Can't wait.
All right.
The Q101 Morning Crew's Clash with Kenzie.
On Q101.
All right, that was fun and exciting. Good job, Jennifer. And we have more tickets coming up today, 9 o'clock. Not for the Renaissance Fair, for picnic. You go backstage, hang with Bad Flower, and get in the puppy pit, 9 a.m. with Brian and Kenzie.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Well, it's easier than ever now to not get pregnant in the history of mankind. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Here's why. Federal regulators have approved, actually this happened late yesterday, the nation's first over-the-counter birth control pill in a landmark decision that will soon allow American women, which means soon, meaning probably next year, early next year, which sucks. It takes still 6 more months to get it out there.
I'd rather they just take their time on it. I don't need them rushing.
To make sure it's, well, I would assume by the time they announce this, it's fine and ready to go, but maybe you're right. Maybe it's a few more tests. I don't know.
Yeah, take your time.
But for the first time ever, women and girls to obtain contraceptive medication as easily as they buy aspirin or eye drops, as they say it. So when I read this, I realized I have no clue about the pill and what women do. I've certainly been with women for quite some time. I mean, I have a baby that's someone was taking the pill and
somebody stopped taking the pill.
That'd be Megan. That'd be my wife. Stop taking it. But I have no clue because I always was under the impression that you could go to Walgreens or CVS or whatever and just buy the pill and you didn't need to go to a doctor to get a prescription. I didn't know that.
No.
I didn't know. So explain it to me.
You definitely have to get a prescription.
Explain it to me.
So there's actually tons of kinds of birth control. You don't need to just be on the pill, but you do have to go see a doctor, talk about your plan, talk about what. It's actually good to still go to a doctor because if you have anything in your medical history, you can now discuss that. The problem is people who are under the age of 18 who want to go on it, whose parents are adamantly against it. It's very difficult to make a doctor's visit that they can't find out about. So I guess it comes from like, let's still help kids stay on birth control because they're not really, waiting till they're 18 anywho. So let's just get them on that.
It's not the roaring 20s when people are a virgin until marriage.
I still advise personally going to a doctor because they can do blood tests and stuff for you. They put you on that. Like I've been on a couple kinds of birth control. I went on the pill, which made me super sick, so I couldn't use that. I went on.
Wait, slow down. So like that was just like
that's
normal...
the pill. That's like that's the one that's becoming over the counter as a pill.
Right. So, but are there different kinds of the pill?
Oh yeah, there's different brands, different kinds.
But you went with the basic, whatever that one everybody gets.
Whatever they prescribed me. Then I did a NuvaRing, which gave me super blood clots. I ended up in the hospital because
What is that?
That's a ring that you it's actually like a self. You don't go to the doctor to do it. You put a new ring in every 3 weeks.
You put a ring in?
Every 3 weeks.
Does it dissolve or do you take the old one out?
No, it stays there.
You take the old one out?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a game. Super fun.
It's like ring toss?
Yeah, it's great. It's like, don't get the baby. Okay, so right into the uterus. And then you can do like IUD. So people get things implanted, and then it has to get implanted by a doctor. So like I have an IUD now.
Okay, before you go to IUD, what made you so sick about the ring thing?
I got really bad blood clots because of it. I ended up in the hospital.
Jeez.
I couldn't walk one morning. I woke up. I was in such severe pain. My dad carried me into the hospital. My parents had to bring me, and I had huge blood clots that I was passing. It was horrible.
Damn.
Birth control has really negative effects on a lot of people. Sometimes it helps people.
Right.
Because of hormonal birth control can help, with your acne and other things like that. So it's prescribed for different reasons. But it can also affect people very negatively, which is why I do recommend, especially your first time going on, seeing a doctor. I know that the FDA approved it. I'm sure they're a lot smarter than me. But it's always good when you're going on birth control to know what works for you, what doesn't, because every single one's going to react differently to everything.
So obviously I've heard about all this stuff, but I never understood really. So I read this article, and then what you're saying, how really you guys go through to not have a baby when you don't want to have one.
It's a lot, and that kind of irritated me a little bit. They've been talking about for years there should be a male birth control, right? Because females go through all this, and women eventually then want to produce the babies, and sometimes it's difficult when you've been on birth control. So it makes sense to put a guy on a birth control, because then you're not messing with any of our reproductive and our hormones for when we have to create the child when you do want one, right? So it makes sense to that, but we don't. We just mess with all of our crap and then hope it works later.
Well, how are we going to stop all the spermies?
I don't know. Let's just get rid of them. You know what I mean?
We're going to build a wall. We're going to stop the sperm. They can't get through.
Hot take. I feel like
we're going to make Kenzie pay for it.
Yeah, there you go. I think somebody should. Hot take. What if, just hear me out,
I'm listening.
every guy got a vasectomy?
Oh, F that.
Wait.
Fine.
Wait.
No.
Jesus. I didn't even finish the sentence.
I'm not getting anything cut down there.
Oh, my God.
Okay, finish what you're saying.
This is exactly why women have to do all of it. I didn't even finish the sentence. And look at you.
I don't want a scalpel going down there.
Well, we push out entire people. So I think you'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, just shut up.
I was there. I held Megan's leg.
Oh, my God. You're great. Way to go.
That was a lot. My shoulder.
What a cookie?
Oh, it definitely hurt a little bit holding that for that long.
You
that leg.
cramp in your arm?
Yeah, I got cramp.
You haven't lifted enough weights? No.
I need a water.
Need
a water break, coach. I need some hydration. Yelled at the doctor. Okay, finish your sentence.
Hot take, but vasectomies are very low risk. You can do stuff the next day.
Ugh.
You put some peas on there, get some ibuprofen, you'll be fine. Having a period can hurt just as, you can be in tons and tons and tons of pain from that.
Yeah.
So just saying that you'll make it for those 2 days. Put some peas down there, get on with your life. They're super reversible. What if all guys did that?
Hold on. Slow down. Are they super reversible?
Yes.
I want a doctor to call.
I'm sure there's probably a medical instance where it hasn't been, but they are pretty damn reversible.
Is there anybody that does vasectomies out there? I want an expert that can call up at 312-591-8300. Or
people get them reversed.
Someone that had one that got it reversed.
Because getting your tubes tied isn't reversible, but vasectomies are.
Why not?
It's a much more invasive procedure getting your tubes tied. It's way more painful. It's a longer recovery, and it's non-reversible.
Why don't they put Velcro on the tubes?
Oh, God. Yeah, you know what? We should just do all of it. Never mind. So the point is, what if guys got a vasectomy at a younger age, okay? And then...
That's ridiculous.
When they got... you haven't heard yet! I wish your mom would have gotten one. Tighter tubes before you happen. You're pissing me off. So what if that happened, and then when they were ready to have kids, then they reversed it, and there was no oops babies.
That's ridiculous.
Ever.
That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, well, people are paying $25,000 a month in child support. You think it's the most ridiculous thing they've ever heard?
Well, child support's pretty nice, but... You sound like a dictator when you say that. Every male child has to get it.
You told me to put Velcro on my tubes.
Well, if you could reverse it easy then. I want to hear from someone that's had vasectomy people that have had it reversed, if it's possible, a doctor that does these. And I would need some experts at 312-591-8300 because you guys are the experts that have gone through it. I haven't done it. To your point, I've been thinking about that because me and Megan are kind of trying to have another one, if you will.
Ew.
I mean, yeah. You know what I mean?
And then after that, you'll get snippy snapped?
Well, that's what I said. What happens after that? I'm not going.
And my husband asked me that.
I'm not going back to condoms at this point. Like, you're not going back to the pill, right?
I'm like, I can't do it again because it really made me severely ill, and I'm married and we have kids. Like, I'm not doing it again. So we got to figure something out.
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to do anything either. I'm not going back to condoms. I'm not doing it.
But you're not willing to get snipped, and you're not. So Megan can undergo a long, incredibly painful procedure of tying her tubes that's irreversible. Because you'll be sore for 2 days and you want to put peas on it?
She was a college athlete. She's tougher than me. She can handle it.
Well, your opinion is that you could have been a professional athlete. You say it all the time.
Why do you bring that up now? You never bring that up when it counts. You bring it up now to come at me for something.
Well, it's just because it's your opinion. It's not factual. It's just your opinion.
I missed my window because I caught mono. That's why I didn't become a professional basketball player.
You caught mono for 2 weeks, so that's why you're not a professional basketball player.
That's exactly correct. Thank you for finally understanding the situation.
No, now it makes sense.
Okay, well, I want to hear from our crew members out there. Like I said, vasectomy people that have had one, got it reversed, or you have it. It was life-changing and good for your relationship. And I'd love to hear from a doctor that does these. Is it easily reversible to Kenzie's plan as dictator of Illinois to have every...
It's an idea to help.
Every male child at 12 gets a vasectomy. And
that's not what I said. 12 is not the age I recommended.
Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.